Welcome back to Dad Deals. Today I'm going to be reviewing the PowerSmart Power Station PS5150, which is a portable battery generator that can power up your devices and appliances when you're camping, traveling, or in an emergency situation. Full disclosure, PowerSmart did send me this device free of charge to review. However, these are my honest thoughts and opinions about the device. I've been seeing these power stations popping up everywhere and I've always wanted to give one a try, so let's see what this thing can do. Let's start with the specs. The PowerSmart PS5150 has a 461 watt-hour battery capacity, 500 running watts, and 1000 peak watts. It has 7 outlets, 2 AC outlets, 3 quick charge USB-A ports, 1 USB-C port, and 1 12-volt car port, as well as a 10-watt wireless charger on top. There's also an integrated light in the handle and flashlight on the side that could even send an SOS signal in case of an emergency. It also has an LCD screen that shows the battery level, input and output power, and charging status. This power station can actually be charged in 4 ways. You can plug it into a wall outlet, you can connect it to a car cigarette lighter, you can use a solar panel, which you do need to buy separately, or you can hook it up to another generator. It takes about 7 hours to fully charge it from a wall outlet or a carport, and about 10 hours from a solar panel. A really cool feature is that the screen on the front actually shows you how much power it's receiving and the estimated time until fully charged. It's really easy to use. There's a master power button for shutting the whole unit off, and separate power buttons for the AC outlets, USB outlets, and car charger outlet, depending on which you'll be using. Once you start powering something with it, the screen will show you how much power it's using and the estimated runtime until it needs charging again, which is great for planning and conserving the battery if you'll be off-grid for a while. The device has a built-in fan that keeps it cool and prevents overheating, and it also has multiple safety features such as over-voltage protection, over-current protection, short-circuit protection, and low-voltage protection. The ideal uses for this power station are powering small to medium-sized devices and appliances such as laptops, phones, cameras, drones, lights, fans, TVs, mini fridges, and more. It can run for about 4 hours on a full charge with a 100-watt load, or about 2 hours with a 200-watt load. It can also handle surges up to 1000 watts, but for short periods of time. To put this to the test, I tried out a few items. Heat guns and shop vacs are notorious power hogs, so I really wanted to try out the top end of this unit. As you can see, the heat gun on its low setting was pulling a consistent 650 watts, which is really over the capacity of this power station. The heat gun was able to actually run fine, but I was getting the E01 error code, and this unit is really not designed to power something with that much wattage. Next up, I tried my shop vac that pulled a similar wattage as the heat gun, and it also actually ran without issue, which was really impressive from such a small unit. Now for what this unit is actually designed for. I tested a box fan, a 40-inch TV, and a typical camping setup, and this thing handled those tasks with ease. A typical camping setup for me would be charging an Apple Watch, powering a sound machine, and charging my AirPods. This setup only pulled about 3 to 5 watts of power, and according to the screen, it would last me about 145 hours. Powering a 40-inch Roku TV, which would be awesome for tailgating, drew about 70 watts of power and would last about 6.3 hours on a full charge. I also tried a large box fan at the highest setting, and it performed flawlessly. The PowerSmart Power Station is a great option for anyone who needs a reliable and portable power source for their outdoor adventures or even in emergency situations. If you need to power high wattage tools, you may need to step up to a generator, but for powering devices and TVs, this thing is super convenient and works great. It's pretty affordable compared to other power stations on the market, and you can get it for $370 from the PowerSmart website, which I'll link to below. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you next time on Dad Deals.